This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and William Hill. Delighted today to be joined with Natasha Jonas. We're moving down in weight, looking to be a 2-weight world champion. Fight week's here. How are we feeling?
I feel good, yeah. It's a lot of, been a long journey back to the ring after such a successful 2022. But, it's here now and I'm just ready.
Was that a sort of frustrating time out? Obviously, you fought last in November, and sort of how good 2022 is for you. You picked up so many belts, and then obviously a long layoff, sort of 6 months in July till July. Was that a frustrating thing for you?
100%, yeah. I wanted to be out in March, didn't happen. Then it was April, and then the show got cancelled. Then it was May, and they were like, well, we've got a big show in June, wait till June, and then, the injury forced it to be a 2-week delay. So now we're in July. Like I say, I'm just ready to hit the ground running and get the most out of 2023 that I can.
And obviously, it's moving down to 147 now. When was your sort of first idea of moving down to 147? Because obviously, your fight date got announced, and then further it got announced so you're moving down to 147. When did this idea come to you that you wanted to move down in weight?
If you look at me weights weighing in as super welter, I've never weighed in above 149. So it wasn't a big jump to jump back down. And to be honest, I feel like my opportunities had finished there. I'd never planned on staying there. It was just that things kept on presenting themselves. Berghaus and Brockhouse fell through, which meant I could get Berghaus, and then the care started calling me out, so then it meant I had the care. But the plan was to always go back down, and yeah, so that's where we are.
So in terms of like a weight, you're not really worried about sort of moving down on a weight where you've not really been making 154 anyway. You've been sort of weighing a lot under. So when it comes to 147, it's not going to be too bad of a cut for yourself.
No, it hasn't been too bad of a cut at all.
And obviously back out in Manchester, not too far, not quite in Liverpool, we're not too far. It must still be a good feeling to sort of be back out on a semi-home crowd in a way. Yeah,
this will be my fourth world title shot in Manchester. 2 of them already have been successful. Obviously the outcome of this is yet to come, but hopefully this will be successful as well. So yeah, 3 out of 4 won't be bad.
No, it's a second home for you now, isn't it?
Yeah. Then I think, I'm an honorary man. I don't know how good that is, being a Scouser, but I am.
Absolutely, but you said now sort of since last year you had such a sort of a last year, fighter of the year, all these sorts of things that have sort of come to you. How much has your mentality changed in a way, would you say?
I think when you're a champion, you get this confidence of a champion, and that's exactly, I was, coming in the gym with my chest a bit puffed out, and I just had an air and a presence about me, and I think that's why I wanted to continue it. Going into 2023 and hit the ground running in the March, obviously, like I said. But this is just boxing, this is the business.
I was going to say, they say when you become a champion, you become that 20-30% better, so it's more what you're saying there, really.
Yeah, it's just like, it's all right telling people and trying to get people to believe, but all of a sudden when you get that belt, you believe it, and it helps you grow and develop. And when you are a champion, there's certain expectations and standards that you set for yourself that you want to go out and prove to everybody else. You become the target. For a long time I was chasing targets, and now I'm the target.
And how do you deal with that? How are you having that target on your back, people pushing for you, and people sort of want what you've got? And how do you deal with that you're now at the top of the tree? How do you sort of deal with that in a way?
I love it. Yeah. It was a long, winding road to it, and now it's finally come. I embrace it because at stages in my journey I didn't know whether that was going to be possible. So I was chasing people for a long time, and now I've got what I wanted, and now they're chasing me. It's a nice position and privileged position to be in.
Does that feel like a little bit better when you've had the long way? You've had to sort of, it hasn't been an easy road for you, but now you sit here, you're sort of unified champion at super welter, and now you're sort of going back down to welterweight, becoming a 2-weight world champion. Doing it the hard way must feel even better feeling.
Yeah, I think there's a story in the process and in the journey, and there's nothing. Even though as a competitor, I want to win every fight, but there's nothing about what's gone before me that had changed, because it's made me the person who I am now. And the good times make you the bad times, make you appreciate the good.
100%. And what's next for you, would you say? Because obviously, not in a rude way, but it's obviously 39 now, and how long do you think you see yourself sort of going on for, and how well do you feel now of looking into the future, would you say?
Yeah, there's no secret that I'm towards the end of my career than the start, but times everything that I do, I'm still improving. Every camp, I'm still adding to my game, and my fitness is my times get quicker, my weights get heavier, so mentally, like I say, and having that champion status, I feel in a good place. Physically, I'm in a good place. When that starts to, deteriorate or change, or I just stop enjoying it, then I'll consider retiring. But I don't look past Saturday. I've got big plans of what I want my next 12 months to look like. But if I don't win on Saturday, then plans so quickly in boxing there's doors shut. There's lots of doors open at the minute, but they can quickly close. So it's all about focusing on the results on Saturday.
And I know you're not looking past Saturday, but obviously if you like a bit of 147, there's so many good fights for you. Obviously McCaskill and Ryan have just signed for Undisputed, but when you look at sort of the weights up and down of sort of going up or going down, there's so many good fights. So it must be sort of a good position for yourself to be in.
We've got one of the best fighters on our shores at the moment in Chantelle Cameron, and I'd love to be tested against her. She's gone and beat two undisputed champions, one undefeated champion. I think she's the target for any boxer to go and test themselves. For me, she's probably, if not number one, definitely number 2 pound for pound as well.
Natasha, thank you for your time and all the best on Saturday. I appreciate it. Thank you. Cheers.